Enjoy the review. I hope you die.
Hello and welcome to another Starmen Just Watched. I'm Devin, with me is Billy.
Woo!
And watched the 4:30 movie.
Yeah.
Kevin Smith film.
Yeah, it's his latest one.
Newest one. Just came out.
It came out late last year. Like, so it just came out on Blu-ray a couple months ago. I finally was able to track it down.
Fair enough. So yeah, simple plot.
Alright. Brian wants to go to the movies with this girl, and craziness ensues.
Yeah, it's a Kevin Smith movie, so craziness has to happen.
Yeah.
But I love Kevin Smith movies for having such simple plots.
Yes! Right? Like, it's...
Like, this is just literally, guy wants to go on a date with a girl to see a movie.
Yeah.
And then, simple on paper, then it gets complex in producing.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you can't look at Smith movies.
Yeah. I was like, Clerks, what's that? The simple plot of Clerks, just real quick.
You guys, we're gonna give you a store.
That's really all it is.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah. The only one that's like Dogma might be a little complex.
Yeah. Yeah.
But even then, it's like angels get kicked out of heaven and
you gotta try to stop them.
Yeah, and fake that killing people
Yeah.
or judging people is the way to get back in, and we gotta stop them. There, like,
Yeah, right?
Anyways, enough simple plots for Kevin Smith movies. We might do reviews on later.
Oh, yeah, well, like, it's surprised we've only done one Kevin Smith movie so far.
Yeah, I know.
This is only our second one. I'm like, I'm a little disappointed in ourselves.
A little bit, but understandable. We watched those to nauseum off camera. So
Oh, yeah, no, we
sit down and try to do a Just Watch. It doesn't feel like in the spirit of Just Watched.
Yeah, right?
If it's a movie we can quote endlessly.
Oh, yeah, because if you haven't noticed, we've never been huge Kevin Smith fans.
Yeah, definitely. Anyway, so the plot for this is pretty straightforward. We have Brian Davis, who is our main protagonist, wants to go see a movie with Melody. God, the last name's...
Yeah. I cannot pronounce it. I am so...
Let me see it. Sorry. Barnett.
Yeah, okay. Like, it's...
I thought he was saying Barnett or
Yeah.
something, but it's Barnett, so okay.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
And him and his other two buddies, Belly and Burner.
Yeah, Bernie or...
Bernie. Belly's like the not so bright friend
Yeah.
that actually has bright moment.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
Yeah. It's the, you think he's kind of dumb, but he's actually on the ball.
Well,
He just doesn't have a chance to shine because the other two take the spotlight
Yeah.
too much.
but he gets his moments.
But when he gets his moment, he does get his moment.
Oh, yeah, he goes for it.
Yeah. And then Bernie is the more on the macho of the group.
Yeah, like, he has...
I love wrestling, I love my big truck, and women.
Yeah.
So, and I guess going to the movies is a regular thing for them.
Yeah.
It sounds like they even have like plans, like contingency plans to get in and out of the theater.
Yeah, so...
This isn't their first time.
No, and like I said, and also this movie's set in 1986, which...
Yeah, so the time frame is still there too. I love going back to the past like that.
Yeah, like...
Because, I'm sorry, we're old and
Yeah.
that was our childhood and we
Yeah.
remember those eras more than...
Yeah, like, well, the 90s for us, but hey.
The 80s a little bit for me.
Okay.
But...
Oh, yeah, like, yeah, forget you're a couple years older than me.
Yeah, you jerk.
Hey, I was gonna give you a compliment, Devin.
Yeah. No, that did not sound like a compliment.
Yeah.
You are much older than me, Jeff. Anyway. Our ages aside, that was the era we grew up in.
Okay, yes.
There.
There. End of story.
Yeah. I'll answer no further questions on this statement. So yes, we go to the movie theater. We're actually here to see the R-rated movies.
Yeah.
I love... Just before we even get to the theater, I love just the day-to-day interactions. We meet a few colorful characters that will never interact with
again.
Like, I love the guy who was working at the fish plant or whatever, and just the stance that, you know, movies aren't real.
Right? Yeah.
That's why he hates movies, because they're not real. It's like, that's an interesting stance to take on movies for why you don't like them. And the other part that I want to get to is the previews, but we'll get to that when we get into
the fake trailers, like
the fake trailers. But I love that they also were talking like of movies of that era.
Yeah, Poltergeist.
Yeah, like Poltergeist was a big hit.
Yeah.
Poltergeist 2 was coming out.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we remember Poltergeist 1. No, like that's not how. Yeah, and like E.T., Rocky.
Yeah.
Like, and I like one of the here's a little thing thought of. One of the movies they're trying to go see, Dental School.
Yeah.
That's it was reference to Clerks.
Okay.
That's the one where the woman tries to stay in line when the store's not open, and Randall.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like the movie I want is dental. It's one of the show there, Dental School. It's like, what? I came to that one too.
Yeah.
I'm like, nice.
Yeah, nice little throwback.
Oh yeah.
He has so many that it's hard to keep track of.
Oh, I know,
so
right?
I didn't even clue in that was a reference to an earlier thing.
Which, because I think it was, there's another reference I think he was making later, but
we'll get to that, yeah. So, initial plan is to see Dental School and then, Bucklick. Yeah, sorry, I was trying to remember how it's said.
And then the first movie they go see is
Astro Blaster. Which, I love that these movies, the movie that they see is a clear rip-off of Flash Gordon. It's just a clear rip-off, and I love it for it. I was like, I would actually see this, just to see how bad it is. Because it looks terrible. I wouldn't pay for the theater, I'd just be at a home private watch, but I'd be laughing my ass off.
Oh, yeah.
Just going, it's so bad.
And that's when you first see the 3 fake movie trailers.
Yeah. So before this plays, I guess this is for kids, because it's not one of the R-rated ones.
No.
And let's put in some R-rated.
Yeah. This one. Sister Sugar Walls.
Yeah, Sister Sugar Walls. So, nun by day, prostitute by night.
Which, the nun is Kevin Smith's daughter.
Wow, that's ballsy.
And the nun in the trailer has the black eye.
Yeah.
The wife.
Okay, I mean,
and she, like I said, like just something funny. Assuming she kills the John.
Yeah.
Which, you figured out who that was. Jason Mewes.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm like, yeah, I love like seeing like all the kids just collaborators, we'll make cameos in it. Which you love.
Yeah. It's just, sometimes they're so well done on the makeup, I didn't recognize them.
I know. Well, a buddy of mine saw the preview and thought it was the guy from Shameless. I'm like, oh, maybe. Then as we watched it, I'm like, that's not the guy from Shameless.
So there's Sister Sugar Walls. What was the next one? I kind of forget all these.
Health Nut?
Health Nut. So gruesome, we can't even show you how we kill the initial Stark Girl.
Yeah, like,
but we can let you hear it.
It's like 12 banned in 12 countries, including Scandinavia. That's
like saying a lot. Scandinavia doesn't really care what movies you put in.
No.
And I think there's a third one.
Yeah, the one.
I know that one escapes me right now.
Yeah,
I thought I had there.
It was a parody of Ghoulies, pretty much.
Oh yeah,
fuck,
Goonies or something.
Something.
Yeah, it was basically guy goes into the porta potty at a construction site and gets attacked by this creature in the toilet that murders him horribly.
Yeah.
Like a Ghoulies.
Yeah, so.
Yeah. So, previews out of the way, the movie starts. And then hijinks ensues.
Yes.
So, let's start with Belly's story.
Yeah.
We're going to go a little differently. We're going
Yes.
to go through just the characters and then do that weird thing where we tell everyone's story and just their point of view and then wrap it all together like some crazy movie. So, Belly. What we learned from Belly is he's not the brightest tool in the shed. They all are young adults, sophomores, or juniors. Yeah. So living at home with their parents still, which is perfectly normal. Nothing wrong there. Belly's mom likes to make bacon, and holy hell, I think she wants her kids to die of heart attack.
Yeah, all right, movie bacon.
Yeah, it's bacon from the movies, but first I gotta mail it up.
Yeah.
It's like, I would love you, but also I have health concerns. But this was back, I remember my childhood, and I was like, yeah, bacon was a part of your breakfast.
Yeah.
Like, bacon was not frowned upon. Bacon was on everything. And we found out bacon might be killing us. Slowly but surely. Anyways. So the first thing is he's standing in line to get the snacks as the other two get the tickets for the movie. And a small child in front of him
makes like no cuts.
No cutsies. And it's like, well, I'm behind you. Don't matter. I'm not going to get in front of you. Well, if you don't do it, I'm going to tell my dad. He's like, oh yeah, tell your dad. Yeah.
It's like, Dad, this man.
Show me his privates. Like, you know.
It's like, what? And once again, cameo.
Yeah.
Randall.
Yep. And I was like, first of all, not cool on any account, but the dad, like, if I was the dad, I'd be like, he did what? Of course. And then I'd be like, you sure?
Right?
Like, I'd have my son, sit down with my son and be like, this is a very serious matter.
Yes.
Did he really do that?
Yes.
I'm not going to say I don't believe you, because it can be possible that we live in a day and age where that's horribly possible.
Yes.
Sadly. But, like, there's a lot of consequences if I follow through with this. But, this didn't happen.
No.
This is just, everyone believes the kid.
Yeah.
And Dolly gets banned from the theater. So, Bernie helps sneak him back in. And I was like, well, that wasn't really his fault. That was just a brat kid got you in trouble.
That was
the second time! Alright, so the movie ends. He slept for most of the Astro Blaster movie.
Yeah.
And they're like, you have to hide in the bathroom until the next movie starts, because if the manager sees you, you're going to get in trouble, right?
Yeah.
So he hides in the bathroom, and he's reading the graffiti.
Yeah.
And I can't even really say it. I don't want to get demonetized. But
he shook hands with an old friend of his.
Yeah, well, he jerks off in the stall, but what he sees to jerk off to is something I really don't want to...
Oh, yeah, that. Okay, fair enough.
And gets caught and banned again from the theater. And Bernie lets him back in. The third time we get banned from the theater is more of Bernie's fault when young girls provoke him. And they attack him and cause a scene, which all three of them get banned for life.
Yeah.
Then, because everything's been a complete flop today, our two friends are arguing, and Belly's just in the middle of it.
Yeah.
And this is where Belly gets the rational moment.
Yeah, the Silent Bob-esque moment, as you like to refer
to it. Yeah, where he hasn't said anything of note the entire movie, but right now you should really pay the fuck attention. Because he will tell you how it is. And basically, it's Brian is in love with Melody and will stand up for her even against his own friend.
Yeah.
But clearly doesn't want to admit that he loves Melody.
Yeah.
Bernie is too much of a macho man to see that not all women are like Melody,
Yeah.
and that I forget what he lays down the law and help me out here.
Oh man.
It's basically like stop being so macho.
Yeah. Like,
and come to the real world.
Yeah. Something.
Yeah.
Like it was so. Like it was a. Well, that like cool.
Yeah. It's like you're not so big. It's really what it boiled down
Yes. I mean, good monologue.
Yeah. Oh, and that you're scared that Melody's going to take you, Brian, away.
Well, yes, that
was the other message.
And no, that pissed Birdie off. He leaves.
And all right, I actually see the time. We got to rush this.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. So Bernie's story not really that significant. He does a lot of shenanigans. Has sex in the theater.
Yeah.
Meets his childhood hero, Major Murder, which is a Sergeant Slaughter knockoff. And finds out that Major Murder is just some average dude off camera who fell in love with the same type of girl Brian is falling in love with.
Yeah, like fell in love with the high school sweetheart, and
yep,
there it is.
And they had the same problem. People made fun of them for her being a year before him.
So,
but it worked out, and look at him now.
Yeah.
So, Brian had more respect, or Bernie had more respect for Brian after that.
Yes.
Brian's story is he gets swept up in the shenanigans, and all he wants to do is just make this day perfect.
Yeah, he has a talk with one of the ushers.
Yeah. Who turns out to be a huge movie fan like him.
Yeah.
And finds out, learns a little bit more about himself, is that, you're going to be a director at some point. He's like, I never really considered that. It's like, people like us who go to the movies constantly, it starts off with just loving movies, and then you want to make movies.
Yeah.
And Brian discovers that I might want to be a writer.
Yeah. So he meets up with Molly.
Explains everything. Has a sweet moment where he's like, I have been thinking about you for years, even though I vanished for a year.
Yeah.
And it was just, I got cold feet, and you're just too awesome.
Yeah, she still hesitates, then she plays the tape recorder.
Yeah. And that's the sweet moment where he's like, has this recording of like, why am I asking Melody out? One word, love.
Yeah.
I have 24 carats of love.
Yeah.
And, like, so we don't spoil the movie too much as well. That's kind of the gist of the movie.
Yeah.
So we'll go quickly into the things we like about the movie.
Like, just, like, all the movie references. Like,
I love all the movie references. I love some of the parody movies. Some of those I was like, you gotta make that a real thing.
I know, like, guys, take a lesson from Grindhouse here and turn these into some actual movies.
Yeah. I think that part of that is like, I think they're testing the water to see if that would be something people would want. And if so, we can try and make that happen.
Yeah.
Depending. The health nut, I don't know if that's gonna. That's a lot to live up for, to be honest, when you sell it like that. But yes, I do love the movie parodies as well. Comedy's on point. This is a Kevin Smith movie, and the comedy shenanigans, not too outrageous, but at the same time outrageous enough to be hilarious.
Yeah.
I even gutturally laughed at a few jokes.
I know.
Which is very rare for me to do at a comedy.
Yeah.
Alright, things we didn't like about the movie.
Yeah, this one, I don't know, because like I said, like, as much as we love Kevin Smith, now, like, it's, like, just, yeah, it's kind of hard in this one.
It dragged at the beginning, I will say that. The phone call alone was a little too long.
Yeah, I think the opening phone call, It
was too much. It just explained their relationship too much. It's like, you were my sweetheart, we were hanging out, and I almost got to second base with you, but I turned it down because I wanted you to think I was a nice guy and not just in it for the second base.
Yeah, so, Yeah, could have a little shorter.
Could have cut that a little short, but that's again a nitpick.
Yeah,
not
that's nitpicking, like
general criticism.
Oh no, that's.
All right then, final thoughts before we wrap up.
Oh no, I mean, great, like, because this was definitely kind of like hinted that this was like his humble story.
I was wondering that. I was like, is this Kevin Smith telling his autobiography just with other characters?
Like, this is what it feels like.
Yeah. This feels like the humble beginnings of Kevin Smith and how he got into writing and directing.
Yeah, because like I said, we don't want to spoil the mid-credits scene. But...
Yeah. No, there are 2 after-credit scenes worth watching.
Yeah.
So. And I love the, like, references to tongue-in-cheek jokes for what's happening here and now. Like, what are they going to do? Release more Star Wars after the first
know,
three?
Right?
Like, can you imagine how that would turn out? Let's do a little mini TV series.
Seriously, yeah, with these modern characters like Boba Fett.
Yeah, who wants to see that?
Oh, I know.
Oh, yeah. It was like the after movie credits.
I know.
That was a good joke.
I'm like,
it's like, it only did it in one movie, and that movie flopped. They'll never do it again.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, no, like... Yeah, no, like, I mean, plus the usher was talking to, it sounded like it was like, I was going to the from school design, like, that's supposed to be Dawson's girlfriend?
Yeah.
Then that goes away?
Maybe. But with that, though, we'll call the episode here, so thank you all very much for watching, and until next time, have a good one.
Yeah, Gandhi never happened.
I'm pretty sure Gandhi happened.
No, it didn't.